on the line. Everybody I got a big overdose inside, and it's all about the broken man. I'm talking about broken the plan. Yeah, that's me.
The other thing is the page here. This is how it is online right now. Just a second. This is how the page is right now online till dates, home, story, and dates. And I'm still changing some details on the rest. That's why it's covered. As you can see, it's covered up here. But I'm still, this is how I basically always work. I work things, I finish everything, and then I go into the details, into stuff that I still want to change. So this is basically video, photo, store, and music, and under every page, video, photo, store, or music, it are different under pages as well. So Missalpha tell you how it is under entering the page under story, but this is not the only story, because basically this is more about Missalpha tell you how it is, but the tweets and the news is in there because that's also news and tweets. But when you go to the original story page, it's basically only about the about Missalpha, about the adapting, and about the cosmopolitan immigrant and the tracks that yeah, go with that. So yeah, like I said, I have a lot of things to do before I meet the deadline, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to make all that, because I'm already kind of done to a point where I know that I'm just now only going into the final details to fix things. And okay, I'm loading up like the video. You see it loads very slow because my computer is kind of overworked at the moment. This is like the video page. This time is a whole sheet full of videos, and then you can click, but the thing that I have to now go into is that you can click yeah, this is the video page. Videos. You scroll down and you look at all the videos. I thought that it was more practical to do it like this time, because sometimes when people come on the page, I've realized that they just only watch the first video, and because that's the one that's presented to them. And now you can basically go through, scroll down, and watch the ones that you actually want to watch without being confronted with the automatic plays of the first video and then having to go through that. But like I said, the whole page is basically done. I just have to go into some small details now, and that is what I'll be doing right now. Here in the program site, it looks totally different than when you are online, when you see it online, but that's because HTML links, I don't see them here. I can only see them once the site is published and I look on the finished site. Then when you get into that, you can click here. This all has to be programmed single-handedly, so I have to program every single link. Oh, I'm trying to get, yeah, exactly. This is my computer is a bit hot. It has overworked itself, so it's a bit. Anyway, then you get to the next page, and here you see that I already placed home, store, and dates. Actually, here was something else, but I had to cover it up because I'm working on some things that I wanted to change, and because I'm doing that, I already covered up the other pages that I'm now getting into the final details, because they are already done, the pages. But I'm not a perfectionist, but I'm very specific about the way I present things. So I said I'm going to present it the 29th, but then based on stuff that has already been released, I still wanted the story to be added and the dates to be added, because I know that the question is being asked, when are you going on tour, when are you going to do this, and all those questions questions can't always be answered at once, especially if people are not asking direct questions but are only speculating, because speculating does not lead to clarity. So I would appreciate it if there are any real questions, no more speculating, just to come out and ask me, whether it's in an interview, whether it's asking me through contacting me through the page. It's better than speculating a whole lot of crap and bothering me with it, because I really don't like being bothered with speculations, because I don't know what that is about. I don't understand what a speculation is about. If you know you want to know something, just come out and ask it and you'll get an answer, and then you'll have clarity of whatever it is that you are thinking or imagining it should or is in another way. Anyway, what I'm gonna have, it's gonna be a very simple page. I think the simplest ever, but nevertheless very nice. It's black and white. I'm keeping it black and white and also doing lots of videos. I'm also working on some videos now, working on a new video for Leaving, because that song has two aspects that I wanted to portray. One, the aspect of being on the road and leaving all the time, and then two, the aspect of actually leaving for a reason, like you're leaving a relationship for a certain reason because you have dreams to live, and all that actually really ties up very well in the cosmopolitan immigrant topic. So nothing is being missed here.
How the seasons pass, and every time I think of reasons why I'm leaving you rise, and the reasons why I shouldn't be leaving. You're standing in the middle of the club, surrounded by people. I can feel how you tread me tight. You're standing in the middle of the club, surrounded by people. I can feel how you tread me tight. You're standing in the middle of the club, surrounded by people. I can feel how you tread me tight.
So I'm still, like I said, I'm still working on the second video for Leaving. The theme of that video is basically that I am situated in New York, and the theme is based on something that I had seen in Sex and the City, the early series when it came out. When it came out, it was like I think in the first season, but I'm not very sure. There was, or no, maybe it was in the end even. No, it was in the end. This happened in the end. I remember the last seasons. Miranda and Steve were having some kind of fight, and then their therapist suggested that they meet each other halfway of the bridge, of the Brooklyn Bridge, and leave everything behind them. And in the early scene, the beginning scene of the video, I'm waiting at the Brooklyn Bridge, but I took the Brooklyn Bridge scene not from the Sex and the City view of now, but from the Woody Allen era. But from the Woody Allen era, where he made these black and white romantic movies. I took that beginning scene, and then I went into time and have scenes of New York as it is now. So basically I went on the halfway on the Brooklyn Bridge, but the person that I'm supposed to meet halfway on the Brooklyn Bridge did not show up, and basically I'm trying to tell them that other than I'm trying to tell them that they dragged me down, so that even in the club or wherever we are, or that they generally drag my life down, because relationships can be like that, can also be part of what holds you back from your dreams. It's not just being an immigrant, it's not just being somebody who is coming from a place. It's many things that can hold you back from your dreams, and since this mixtape, this LP is all about that, all about achieving whatever you set your mind to achieve in life, I found it very important to make these two aspects of that video, where actually I do take the time to show up halfway on the bridge, like the Sex and the City scene where Miranda and Steve both show up and leave the past behind them. So I take the time to meet the person halfway on the bridge. I'm not done cut, so don't think this is the end product. But I take the time to meet them halfway on the bridge, but they do not show up. They do not show up, and then I'm like, yeah, this is how it always goes. So babe, maybe it's better that it ends then also, because then I can go about my business and reach my dreams without being held back by somebody who doesn't really want to be part of anything that I'm doing anyway, and also make sure that nothing goes accordingly in a way that it's fun for me to want to be part of that relationship. Yeah.